Hello children, hope you all are well. May God bless you. I am Divya Yadav, your EVS teacher. Today I am going to explain the 13th chapter of class 4. Before I explain the chapter, let me first tell the topic that I am going to cover in this chapter. Water, sources of water, forms of water, evaporation, condensation, freezing, water cycle, purification of water, storing water, water conservation. Water. Water is essential for life. Essential means necessary. Children, without water, life is not possible. R is a water planet. Why? Because almost three-fourths of our Earth's surface is covered with water and one-fourth is land. All living beings need water to live. Human body is about 70% water. All life processes from taking in food to getting rid of waste require water. We drink water. We also take in water through drinks like fruit juices, milk, tea or coffee. Sources of water. We get water from oceans, seas, rivers, lakes, streams, ponds, and rain. Fresh water is obtained from three natural sources. They are rainwater, underground water, and surface water. Forms of water. Water exists in three different forms in nature: ice solid, water liquid, and water vapor gas. Where does water on the earth come from? Two processes are involved in this movement of water. They are evaporation and condensation. Evaporation. It is a process in which water changes into water vapor due to heat. In the picture, you can see children, due to heat, water is changing into water vapor. On rainy days, we see puddles of water on the road. When the sun comes out, the puddles of water disappear. The puddles of water disappear how, children? When the sun comes out, due to heat, water gets converted into water vapor. Water evaporates faster when it is windy, therefore, wet clothes dry faster on windy days. Condensation. It is a process in which water vapor changes into water due to cooling. On winter morning, children, you can see dew drops on leaves. Clouds are formed due to condensation. Freezing. If the water is cooled further, it changes into ice. The process of water changing to ice on cooling is called freezing. Children, you keep water in freezer inside refrigerator and it gets converted into ice. Children, in the picture you can see water cycle. Water cycle. Due to heat from the sun, water in rivers, lakes, ponds and sea evaporates to form water vapor, which rises high in the air. When the water vapor comes into contact with cool air, it condenses into tiny liquid water droplets. These water droplets join in the atmosphere to form clouds. When the clouds become heavy with water, these water droplets fall on the earth in the form of rain, snow, or hail. This process is known as precipitation. When it rains, the water bodies fill up again and in the hot sun start to evaporate. The whole process repeat again and again. The change of water to water vapor and back to water in nature is called water cycle. Children, you know that 70% of the earth's surface is covered in water, but only 3% is fit for drinking. Water from natural sources such as rivers, lakes, and ponds is often polluted and not fit for drinking. It contains germs, chemicals, and garbage which are harmful for health. Even the water that reaches our homes through taps is not clean and should be purified before drinking. Water which is safe for drinking is called potable water. It is colorless, odorless, and tasteless. Means water has no color, odorless means no smell and no taste. Things that make water impure are called impurities. Insoluble impurities do not dissolve in water. Soluble impurities dissolve in water. Purification of water. Water purification is the process of removing germs and other impurities from water to make it fit for drinking. Before the water reaches our houses through pipes, it is first treated in water treatment plants. Sedimentation. Water containing dirt, mud, and sand is collected in a tank and is left undisturbed for a few hours. Dirt, mud, and sand settle down at the bottom of the tank. This layer formed at the bottom is known as sediment, and the process is called sedimentation. Decantation. The clear water is passed into other tank through pipes. This method is called decantation. Filtration. Clean water is passed through filters or filter paper made of sand or coal. Clean water that flow through the filter is collected. This process is called filtration. Chlorination. Chlorine gas is passed through the filtered paper to kill harmful germs present in it. The clean water is pumped into overhead tanks and then supplied through pipelines to our homes. Drinking water that is not clean might cause disease like dysentery, cholera, and typhoid. Clean water at home. Tap water can be purified at home by boiling using filters or by adding chemicals. Boiling. Water should be boiled for 15 to 20 minutes. It can be then cooled and stored. Using filters. Water filters are used to remove impurities from tap water. In villages, people tie a thin piece of cloth around the mouth of a tap to purify water. Adding chemicals. Water can be purified by adding chlorine tablets and potassium permanganate. The right amount of chemical should be used to purify water. This chemical kills the germs present in water. Desalination. Children, you know seawater is salty. Removing soluble salts from seawater so that it is fit and safe to drink is called desalination. When the seawater evaporates due to the sun's heat or under a flame, salt deposits are left behind. The water droplets, which are formed through condensation, are salt free and are stored for drinking. Storing water. Water can be stored in earthen pots and copper pots with lid. Excess water can be used to wash utensils and vegetables and for watering plants. Sometimes When there is insufficient rainfall, we need to store large amount of water. Dams, canals and reservoirs are built for this purpose. Water should Water stored in dams help in generating electricity and controlling floods. The Bhakra Nangal Dam on the river Satluj is one of the highest dam in India. Children, in the picture you can see Bhakra Nangal Dam. Water conservation. The careful use of water is known as water conservation. Ways of conserving water. Repair any leaks in and around taps. Do not clean do not keep the tap open while brushing teeth. Use a bucket and mug to take bath instead of shower. Wash vegetables in a bowl instead of washing them under a tap. Water plants early in the morning or late in the evening to cut down the loss of water through evaporation. Do not dump waste materials from houses and factories in the water bodies. Rainwater harvesting, a method of collecting rainwater and keeping it reserved for use in future, is called rainwater harvesting. That's complete your chapter, children. This is your book work. Do it in your book in good handwriting. Thank you, children. Stay home, stay safe.